In this video, I'm going to talk about BrowZine. BrowZine is part of the library's electronic subscriptions, and it offers a new way for researchers to browse through journals. Its strength is in browsing through current issues. Use the ATLA religion database or the discovery search box on the library's catalog page to research and find journal articles on particular topics. But if you know the journal you want to stay on top of, BrowZine offers the best way to do that. It's particularly useful if you want to stay on top of recent scholarship in a particular field, for instance, biblical studies or theology. So I'm going to demo how to get to BrowZine and how to use some of its main features. So if we start at the library catalogs page, if you scroll down just a little bit to the blue box in the bottom left, there's a button called BrowZine New Journals. Clicking that will take you straight to BrowZine. Here's a list of journals you can look through. Notice on the left is the structure of the topics. This link takes you straight to the religion and philosophy ones. But let's use the example of the biblical studies. So to do that, I would go to religion, and then there's an option here on the left for biblical studies. And now on the right are all the journals in BrowZine that are defined as in the subject of biblical studies. So I might look at Currents in Biblical Research, Journal for the Study of the New Testament, Journal for the Study of the Old Testament, Journal of Biblical Literature, and some of these major journals. So let's do Journal of Biblical Literature just as an example here. This will take you to the table of contents, where you can download PDF, link to the article, save it to My Articles, and if you want to save things, you have to create an account on BrowZine, but you can always download and read here. And look on the left are the different issues, so if you wanted to browse through a different issue of, let's say, 2020, you can do that as well. And it's as easy as just clicking on the download PDF button. If I wanted to read this article, download PDF, and then BrowZine goes to work for a second, and then finds out the means through which we have a subscription to that particular article. It's very quick, and here it is, and now you can just read it on your screen here. So BrowZine is great for staying on top of a particular field. What are the journal articles that are coming out, and where's the conversation going in that scholarly field? To go a little bit deeper, you can also create a bookshelf on BrowZine. This allows you to save particular journal titles that you want to reference, and it also alert you when there's new articles published in those journals or a new issue is available. This is great for if you're really interested in a particular field of study and you want to make sure you're aware of really up-to-date scholarship in those areas. So if we choose the My Bookshelf option on the top, you're going to have to create an account. So once you log in, it'll save you, but you click Sign Up, and you can create a new account. So you can enter in your email address and password here that you're creating for the account. I've already created one, so I'm going to go back and go straight to my own account. And now I've logged in, and once you log in, it goes straight to your bookcase. So I have some major journals in biblical studies here, major journals in theology. Personally, I like to stay up to date on these things, so I'm constantly looking at a relatively wide range across biblical studies, theology. There's multiple shelves too, bookcase 2. So I have some ethics and early Christian studies on this one. So once you have a bookcase created, and how do you get these on here is just by going to that journal how we were originally, and just there's a button that says add to bookshelf. So then you can have these just at the ready whenever you want to browse them. So currents and biblical research, here it is. I can go back, Journal for the Study of the New Testament. Here it is, and it even highlights the ones that I haven't taken a look at yet. So that's how you can build a bookshelf on BrowZine.